All right, the second step in today's task is adding your energy expenditure numbers. But first, you have to remember that energy expenditure is composed by three parts: the calories spent on your resting metabolic rate, calories spent on the thermic effect of food, and also calories spent on the physical activity. So let's start with this last part and check the physical activity you added to your log. These are my numbers. So here you can see the activities I made, the amount of time I did them, how much effort I sensed I was using in each one of the activities, and finally the number of calories I spent in each one of them. To determine the amount of calories you spend doing certain activity, you can use very complicated formulas, or you can just use the calculators I left to you guys on the slides for today's presentation, today's lesson. Those are the tools I use to calculate the amount of calories spent on each one of the activities. Remember that the amount of calories depends on your weight, your gender, and also the amount of time spent doing such exercises. So it's not the same result for you or for your friends. Summed everything up, and here was the amount of calories I spent doing physical activities on that day. Another part of energy expenditure is the resting metabolic rate, which is the energy required to sustain your life, to maintain functions such as heartbeats, nervous systems, breathing, and etc. But Miss, how do I know this number? You already got this number at a previous assignment we had on day 3, so you just need to go to that file and copy the number from there. The final element of energy expenditure is the thermic effect of food. That is the amount of energy spent to digest, metabolize, and store the food you just ate. Since my energy intake was 2,187 kilocalories, the amount of energy I needed to digest, metabolize, and store that quantity of energy is 10%, which is around 218 calories. Adding those three numbers, daily activities plus the resting metabolic rate plus the thermic effect of food gives you and gives me the total amount of calories I spent on that day. So here's my energy expenditure on that Monday.